Good day, grade one. How are you today? Wow, that's great. Okay, so welcome to our day five, week one math class. Okay, so today we are going to learn about time. So for your learning objective, you're going to tell and write the time by using an analog clock. Okay, now, so this time you're going to tell time. So how do you tell time? So we tell time with the use of our clock. Nowadays, we have two kinds of clock, a digital clock and an analog clock. Okay, so this is an example of a digital clock. So we can easily read the time with digital clock. So we can see digital clock in our tablets, laptop, computer, and our cell phone. We have also a smart watch, right? So you can easily tell time using the digital clock. Okay, now how about this one? Analog clock. So analog clock here has two hands. So first is the minute hand and the hour hand. So here, our hand has small hand and the minute hand has long hand. Okay, so we can usually see an analog clock in our houses. Hmm. So now this time you can just tell the time easily with the use of a digital clock. And you will be smarter in telling time if you use an analog clock. So let us study how to measure the time in an analog clock in many ways. Hmm. So a clock has two hands. The long hand is called the minute hand, and the short hand is called the hour hand. So again, here, don't forget, long hand, minute hand, hour hand. This is the short hand, okay? So how do we read the time? Let's do the basic steps, okay? Okay, here, step one. So here it is. Look at the small clock hand. Okay, so this is an hour hand. So look at the last number of the hour hand pass. But look at this one. So here our hand is pointing between 2 and 3. But it's not yet 3, but almost 3. So here, look at the last number of our hand pass. So it means it's 2 o'clock. Okay, next here, let's go to the next. Okay, here it is, minute hand, step number 2. So here, okay, look at the big clock hand. So here, it's the long hand. Remember, this is in minutes. Okay, so we are going to, what is it? Read the minutes by 5 here. So let's start at the top and count by 5. So look at this one. So here, 1 here, it's mean. That is 5 minutes, 2, 10 minutes, 3, 15 minutes, 4, it's 20 minutes, 5 is 25 minutes, 6 is 30 minutes, and 7, it's 35 minutes. So the minute hand stops at 7. So it means 35 minutes. So Let's go here. So what time is it? It's 2:35. Okay, it's 2:35. So that is the time. So now let's go here to example number 1. Look at the clock on the right side. If the long hand points at 12 and the short hand points at 3, it is 3 o'clock. Okay? Look at this one. So here again, by looking, first, it is in our hand. So the short hand points at 3 o'clock and the minute hand it points at 12. So we're not going to say 3 and 60 minutes. No. So we can say that 3 and 2, 0. So it means if the minute hand points at 12, it means it's 2:0. So we can say 3 o'clock and write like this one, 3, the 2 colon or 2 dots or the semicolon and 2:0. Okay, it's everything clear now? Okay, good. Now, let's do this one. Let's try, okay, on your own. So what time is it? Look at first again in the hour hand. So our hand points at 8 and the minute hand points at 12. Okay, so we can say 8 and the 2 dots. And the minute hand points at 12. It means 2:0. So the time is 8 o'clock. So, okay, is everything clear? Grade 1? Okay, good. Now let's go to the next example. Example number 2. The minute hand points at 6. Okay, here the hour hand points the halfway of 8 and 9. So it is 8:30. So it means it's 8:30, right? Okay, so here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So here in between going to 9, but it's not yet 9. So it is in the 8 o'clock. So that's why we say 8:30 or 8:30, or we can write 8, the 2 colon, and 30 minutes. Okay, that is an example number 2. So let's go to the next one. How about this one, grade 1? Example number 3. So the hour hand points closer to 2. And the minutes hand points at 3. So the hour hand points at 2 and the long hand points at 3. So we can say the time is 2:15 or it's 2:15. So here 2, 5, 10, 15. So the minute is in 3. It means 15 minutes. So 2:15 is the time. Okay. Now, last example, grade 1. So let's go here. Example number 4. Okay. So the hour hand points between 12 and 2. The hour hand, right? So, or closer to 1, while the minute hand turns 3/4 or points at 9. So here, so it almost 1 o'clock. So it's near to 1, but it's not yet again 1. So we can say that the time is 12:45 or quarter to 1. Okay. So because 45, let's count in the minute hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's go to our activity time. Okay. Here, you're going to click for more practice about time, the live work sheets here. So maybe you can copy and paste this one. Okay, here. Thank you for waiting, grade 1. Now, write the time so you can copy and paste. You can see this activity. So, you're going to write the time. Okay, I'm going to give an example here. Okay, here. Okay, look at the hour hand. So it's between 2 and 3, but not yet 3, right? So it means we can say we can put here 2 and the minute hand points at 6. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the time is 2:30. Okay. Now, how about this example? So our hand points at 11. And the minute hand points at 2 or to 12 rather. So you can say 60, but you can put if the minute hand points at 12, it means 2, 0. Okay? Is everything clear now? So for more practice, grade 1, you're going to practice this one, okay, with the help of your parents, okay? So thank you very much for listening and have a great day. Bye for now.